I was delighted to be asked to support the African Mountain Research Foundation. Around the world, climate change poses a major threat to communities and the environment in which they live. This threat impacts us all, but it is especially acute in regions where livelihoods depend directly on the weather, such as rural communities across southern Africa. For these communities, reliable climate information is becoming a matter of survival. That is why African Mountain Research Foundation is installing high-elevation weather stations on the mountains of southern Africa. These stations gather vital weather data, enabling scientists to monitor how warming at high altitudes could impact lowland weather conditions that are so important for water supplies and productive land use. These mountains are vital water towers. Snow and ice feed the rivers that provide water for farming, drinking, and hydropower for millions downstream. Even small shifts in temperature or rainfall at these heights has an immediate impact. And these mountains aren't just facing climate pressure. Human migration and overgrazing is stripping the mountains of natural vegetation, creating soil erosion and causing flash flooding during heavy rainfall. This can be devastating for those living in downstream communities. Currently, policymakers, farmers, and businesses lack the necessary data to address these challenges. We just don't have enough measurements from high-altitude regions, making it hard to understand what's changing or plan for what's coming next. African Mountain Research Foundation, an international charity, is playing a part in addressing this crisis. It has helped install more than 10 weather stations, spanning Malawi, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. The latest installation is taking place at a height of 3,162 meters on Lesotho's majestic Maluti's Mountains, the highest in southern Africa. Leading the installation is Professor Alistair Klulo from the University of KwaZulu-Natal and Charles Siole from the Lesotho Met Services.
This is a WX Pro automatic weather station made by Campbell Scientific. It is designed to be able to measure in harsh alpine environments. Inside this enclosure, we have the data logger.
This is a Gill Instruments 2D sonic anemometer.
Measures very accurate wind speed and direction. This is a temperature relative humidity probe inside a very good quality radiation shield. The sensor on the far side is a pyranometer, measures solar radiance. Solar panel provides the power. Precipitation gauge, it measures rainfall and snow.
First, the team installs a solid base to anchor the tripod and withstand the high winds, heavy rain, and snow on the mountainside. Next, sensors are attached to the data logger and solar panels are installed to power the battery. Once the equipment is up and running, data will upload to the African Mountain Research Foundation website every 5 minutes. This information will be studied by multiple agencies, including climate scientists at the University of Santa Barbara in California. Long-term climate modeling, informed by Santa Barbara's gold standard CHIRPS rainfall dataset, helps community leaders in vulnerable parts of southern Africa establish early warning systems and disaster management protocols to protect their communities.
This is going to give us good, accurate data for our environmental programs. In the past, through our CSIR project, we actually had challenges where there would be flash floods that would erode some of the infrastructure that has been provided for communities. With this weather station, we would be ahead of the game and understand where the impacts are going to be and send out any early warnings that may be needed.
This is one of the world's front lines in addressing climate change. These weather stations and the data they provide are so important. Experts like Charles, Alistair, and their colleagues, working with the right equipment, are helping to safeguard communities and ultimately to save lives.
We need to issue warnings for flash floods as accurate and as early as possible.
Their work and the efforts of African Mountain Research Foundation will contribute to a sustainable future for millions of people.